Okay, so this is going to be a little bit put together because I got to hold my camera. But I just wanted to show you what I've done so far. I have the lovely Midori folder. Found a little, it's actually a necklace thingy that I never get to wear because I don't wear necklaces very often, and so I'm using it as my charm, little kitty. And so now I'm going to open it up. So what I've done is the typical way you put 3 inserts in, because I got 3 inserts with it. And I have one of the zipper and pocket folders inserts. It came with my package from Goulet Pens. And my first book, and I inserted them the exact way they show you to insert 3. You know, your main one, and then you band the other 2 together and slip it underneath. So that's how I have it. My order is going to be, the first one is just going to be my daily, weekly bullet journal with index, and I always set up a monthly recurring. This helps me get a snapshot of my bills for the month. I really love this thing. I return to it over and over. Then a little future log for 6 months, and my first week that I have set up. And this has been my favorite layout so far. With the day, I use a little box that I fill in fun little graphics of what the weather was for the day, just because it's fun, and at the end of the week it looks really pretty and full. I keep a small monthly so you can see where the week fits into the month. Small spot for notes, and I am not like mega crazy busy, so this should work out pretty well for me. I did it once with the false Dutch door in the middle, which I like too, but actually that was just too much space for me. So here we go, and so I have the first week set up. So this first notebook will be weekly dailies. The second notebook I have set up to be my food and fitness tracker, and this is what I found difficult in the other book, why I really wanted to go to the Midori, because it just seemed like these things were all over. Even though I like the index system, I love the bullet journal system, but I'm like, you know, I do want to separate them. I can still use the bullet journal system with an index. So here's the index setup, and I could just list my weeks and progress and stuff like, I have trouble getting my fruits in. So when I find something new to use, I want a page for ideas for that. So here's my 21 day chart. And when that's up, I'll make a new one. And the indexing bullet journal system allows you to do that. You can clip things together and whatever, so that works really well. And I'll eventually probably fill this with like something, but I'm not worrying about it right now. The main thing is that's the chart. And then like I discovered a great fruit snack idea last night, so I'll make this my fruit idea page. Maybe it'll even go these 2 pages, I don't know. And I may have ones for other ones, and this is where it's nice to still use the bullet journal format, but I'm still keeping my things separate. And then I'll go on and I'll do a food tracker page for each week, and also a food, what do I have in the larder, which is awesome because I go and look at that, and so often I give up because I can't remember really what all I have or what I can make, and I go and I decide, oh, I'm gonna eat out. When I do what's in the larder this week and list everything I have, really helps me to continue eating at home, not eating out, and using up my food before it goes bad. You know, I can say, oh yeah, I got to use those mushrooms up tonight, so what can I make with? And that really is helpful too. Then my third book, oopsie, my band is kind of coming out there. My third book is going to be my collections, lists, to-do lists, you know, big lists, to-do lists like spring cleaning, and I'll index it also, so using still the bullet journal style. And I'll have, you know, what audiobooks have I bought, so I know what's in there and don't try to rebuy them or look at them or whatever. You know, all of your lists of things that, of big over things that don't have a specific date, that are just big collections. And so that'll be my third. And then here's the back part of my flap. And then I had this small moleskin. I'm like, oh, I'd really like to keep using that. I've been using it for practicing handwriting, or just, you know, random odd things that don't really fit into the bullet journal. And I thought, oh gosh, I wish I could put that in there. Well, I used the secondary little part of the elastic that runs back through because it's smaller. And so I've put that in there. And so I can have a fourth notebook in there, and it's kind of separate. It's not interwoven with those other ones. So actually, if I want to make a quick list or something, or if I want to slip it out for any reason, I can. But I just wanted to keep that in. And this is kind of this kind of works out nice. So I'm actually kind of stoked about that. This is not going to be bullet journal style. This is just for some random stuff. Like if I want to jot something out, plan something out, and then I can, if it's something I want to keep as an overall system, I can move it back into whichever one of these I want. And so that is how I have determined to set up my journal for the first time. As I go ahead and use it, I may have to change that. But here we are. It's the Midori with a zip pocket and folder, dashboard, yet to be determined how I use that, and basically 4 notebooks. So there we go.